Dear Patricia, a pleasure to be here with you as always. We met about 2 years ago in a mentorship program with industry rock star, you in the US, me here in Europe. And early last year, you got in touch with me and you said, I need your help. I need your support. I would like you to help me to have my voice out. And for me, it was a big honor to work with you because you are someone who is in a mission aligned to what my mission is from a different perspective. You want to empower women by allowing them, by helping them to become financial free, to have the power of getting the money, bringing the money to their lives so then they can grow and impact others. Now I want you to share with the community, how was this process of working with Tulia? Because even for me, it's always interesting to hear what was the experience. The first just, I would say, what were you looking for when you approached me?
I can say that the reason why I approached you, number one, I was attracted to your style. I like the way that you communicated. I like the way that you talked about the things that were interesting to me, like women stepping up and being on stages. And I said, that's what I want to do. So when I came to you, I said, Tulia, I'm transitioning from just 100% wealth management and financial planning, and I want to begin to transition into 50% of my business into speaking, empowering women around their finances, and the other 50% to financial planning. And so that is what attracted me to you, and we got started, and it's been a wonderful experience. I've learned so much. I feel like a new person now that I've worked with you. I feel like I'm a renewed person. I've learned so much, and I'm still learning because I follow you. I'm watching you because I know that you are evolving yourself. And that was one of the great things that I like about you, Tulia, is that you never stop learning. You are you are a student of your craft. I mean, I think of you as a tumbleweed, moving forward, always evolving, coming up with something new. I'm like, I can't keep up with this woman.
Oh my God, you, Patricia, I have to say, also that just for the audience to know about you were not new on stages when you got back to me, and it is just said you were transitioning and you had this moment that you wanted to bring in more than what you have, and we had our work together was mainly to bring your story, the Patricia story out, because you have many stories. You have a lot of experience, but taking that story, or even remember the stories about your mother, your family, that this collection of stories to bring to your own story, that was I would say the biggest challenge and the biggest work, wasn't it?
That was one of the big challenges. I have so many stories, and I just didn't know. I didn't know how to place them. I didn't know where they were a good fit, and that was when I started working with you. You helped me to focus on one specific thing, and that was the beauty of it all. Okay, you helped me to just say, okay, what is my main message? And that's how I came up with my main message, because you pulled it out of me. And that's how I come up with, I want to empower women around their financial lives. I want them to become more engaged. And I have that process for that: engagement, education, and then it leads to empowerment. So you help me to just hone it down into one message, and then bring in all of the stories that I have in articulating that. And you're just a master. You've been a master at doing that and helping me do that.
Thank you so much. And for me, what I love most is to see your smile, because when you said taking all this message out and knowing how to use them, and this is something uh, like we all need support on that. It doesn't come by on our own, sitting down there. Oh, yes, I know I have this, but where do I put that? We need an extra eye to be able to see what we don't see, the blind spots that we don't see. I am going through the same process right now, and you said that I'm an eternal student. Yes, I am. I just signed up for for 1 year coaching program, and I am revisiting my story, my business, what exactly is the how I want to serve my clients, how can I improve that? So, but I got to the point where I realized that I also needed the support, this extra eye that can see what I cannot see.
Well, there's something to be said about the coach needing a coach. And when you talk about that extra eye, because we do have blind spots, because there's just so much. I mean, that's, you feel like, okay, sometimes it's a handicap, but really it's a good thing that we have so much. But the great thing is that we don't sit back and just want this help or this, information. You have to go out and search for the right person, and say, all right, I need help. And then take that step to work with somebody that can help you, because we can't do this thing alone. So you brought up a really good point. We're not alone. And I can't tell you that how grateful that I am to be with you, that I took that step. It was a little scary. I was a little nervous about it. I'm like, I don't know. Well, what if it doesn't work out? What if there's because we're in different countries, what if there's a problem with communicating? But that was not an issue at all.
We have so many what ifs, huh? What ifs? But we have to say, what if it's working? It's amazing. We
That's
have
the
to
last
change
one
the.
we never asked. We never asked, what if it works out? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Yes. And Patricia, just to sum up, what would it be like from when you started and from where you are now? You gave some presentations, and if you can look back and compare, what was your biggest change? How do you feel now when you're on stage or in front of people, or even in this space now, because you're giving lots of presentations here virtually?
Wow. I've made so much progress. And so how I feel is, the way I feel now is I feel more confident. I feel more confident when I present now, because I am addressing what the audience wants. I'm addressing what they want to hear, what they want to think, and all of those variables. It's all of the senses. I have to connect with them. And then when I'm preparing a presentation, I make sure that I'm looking at all of the, that I'm going to touch on all of their senses in order to get their attention, in order to get them to take some action.
That is my good student.
Yes.
I love what you just said. And a final word to all the women, amazing women out there, that I keep hitting the same key, and I would hit this key forever, because I keep saying your voice is needed. Your voice is needed. And I said my mission, I changed the line of my mission now. And then my mission is to bring a woman's voice to every stage, room, table where important decisions are made. So I want your voices.
I'm so happy that you are just on your soapbox, beating the drum, getting more women on stages, because our voices are needed. Women are the change makers. We make the world go around. What would this life be without women? We're basically the head of the families. We are the leaders in our communities, and we have so much to offer. And so by you being on your soapbox, bringing women to more stages, You are helping us to present our gifts to the world, because for too long we have been on the back burner, on the back seat, uh, operating on a small level. But because of you and your big message, you're letting us know that our voices are needed. What we have to say is important, and that we can really impact lives on a monumental scale, and not just within this country. You've expanded my vision to expand my message way beyond the borders of the United States to all over the world.
Awesome to hear that, Patricia. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I thank you, Tulia. Without you, I don't think I could be where I am today, because what I like about working with you, you do not stop. You do not give up, because you want me to get it. And whatever it took for me to understand it, I know a couple times we were like, "Oh, I don't understand that." We were like, I don't get that. But you stuck with me and you had patience with me, and we worked it out, and I finally got it. So thank you for that.
My pleasure, my mission. And I'm so proud of you, honestly,
Thank you.
from the heart.
Thank you. I feel proud of myself. I have to say that, because I really do feel more confident now. And I owe that all to you.